One of the reasons I can't wait for GB4 to finally come out is so I'm finally less of a behind the behind the desk guy in the chair and more of an actual pilot.
Instead of being the guy on the bridge, you're the guy in the suit.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna click view product for a moment. 14 days, 9 hours, 46 minutes. We can do this, buddies. We can do this. So blown away at the fact that we are actually using the title card I made.
You are a good artist, my guy.
Indubitably.
I could be better.
Anyone could be better. Anyone could say that. That doesn't change the fact that you are still very good.
Hey, come on. Hey, come on. You are good, and this is coming from the guy who draws stick figures. I'll admit it, I can't draw to save my life. Well, I can draw, but that would be a Smith and Wesson.
So, I got to see the newest episode of Kamen Rider Gotchard. And I got to see Kamen Rider Majade's final form. You care if I spoil it?
We're well, off anyway. Why the fight's not? Go on.
It is a combination of lightness and darkness. Renee's light and Atropose's darkness.
Ooh.
Because as it turns out, Atropose, who is a homunculus, the human she was based off of was none other than Renee when she was a child.
Ew.
Anyway, but the two basically they kind of merge, sort of. Renee is still Renee, but Atropose is running around in there too now, I guess.
Renee, suppose?
Yeah, it seems like she only shows up when they use the final form, because Atropose is able to take temporary control of Renee's body. That's how they were able to defeat the third Abyssal King. Because the Abyssal King...
And that's where you stop spoiling.
Fuck. Okay.
Well, nothing, babe.
Also, hello, Internet. Welcome to the stream. Vegas Bear here, as always, with the cat on my shoulder.
Meow.
And Taro and Web.
Hola.
As you can tell by the title card, we are back to Gundam Breaker 3. We were playing it today instead of tomorrow because I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. And it's a kind of a... Sorry.
Be kind to Matt Smith, okay?
Not that kind of doctor, but yes.
Oh, David Tennant?
I thought it was Tom Baker this time.
Which one of them does oncology?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the one I'm
Let's be
saying.
honest, probably all of them do.
It's about my blood clotting disorder.
And fun.
Yep. All right. Where is the button? There we go. Alrighty. So, we are doing grunt suits today.
As soon as I finish work on the HD version of a kit that I only showed people in the bear cave after last stream.
And I think, you know what? I'm gonna do something a little different. First, I need a regular beam saber.
So, I was watching more Rose of the Recapture earlier today. I did not expect them to go that hard for the first episode. Basically, they were planning a prison escape.
I need to check something real quick.
They managed to get the person they were hired for out, but not the person they actually were there for, sadly. And after near the where the episode was about to end, oh boy! Turns out our main character here isn't as nice as we were led on to believe.
They don't have the GM sniper. Fuck.
Yeah, only the sniper rifle itself. I was disappointed too when I found out.
Damn it. Alright.
The Gym Sniper 2 isn't here. They don't even have the Gym ground type, so you can't even make the Gym Sniper 1. It's like, that's gotta be some kind of... That's gotta be some kind of problem.
Okay, so now how the hell am I gonna create the color brown?
I'm sure there's a way.
The color values for brown?
Yes.
Alright.
Hey, Jiva. We're doing good today.
Red. 150. To that.
Red 150.
Yes.
A little darker would be nice, yes.
Alright.
Whoa.
Look.
I can move the brightness slider and it'll make it darker. Reddit what?
123.
And green at
63. Maybe when it is darker, that okay, yeah. Just turn down the brightness.
Yep.
There we go. There you go. Chocolate brown. Yes, I have color values in my head most of the time because I can't just go back and look at all of them.
Let me bring up the picture of Ursa.
I have one in the stream chat, specifically for you to refer to.
Thank you.
Alright, that could work. to load my ground gun. And alter one little thing. Two, actually. I look forward to seeing the backpack of choice.
So I'm gonna warn you right now. This is gonna look a little different from what you from the one that you made.
I mean, that's gonna be inevitable.
I mean color. I mean color-wise.
I mean, some of the stuff I did in and out of universe is not easily replicable in this game. Hell, the dark brown I referred to in the color scheme isn't even my doing. That's the color the plastic was molded in. So, as far as Bear Cave Zoo Squad War is concerned, I decided to pull a little stunt when it came to specifically using Webentaro.
Oh?
I took a concept from a Gunpla show called Gundam Build Fighters, where two or more people could pilot the same Gunpla, taking on different roles. One manages his general piloting, the other he like other manages weapon systems, how much energy is going to where, and so on. And so I figured that's what I'd be doing with you two and the Cogito Breaker. That would say all four of us are involved, even when there's only 3 of us allowed in the multiplayer. And I just pictured a Terriermon and a Lalamon working together with this thing.
Why is this here so wide? Oh, there you go.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I finished what I was talking about already.
Fire away.
So yeah, main character wasn't so kind as I thought they were. Turns out, this whole time, they've been using their geas on them, on their quote-unquote brother this whole time. And yes, this is when they were children. They are now teenagers.
These guys have some issues.
Honestly, the only reason they use their geas on them on the brother to begin with was because from context clues I gathered near the end of the episode. Brother, before he became brother, may or may not have killed main character's dad, or at least was there.
Yowza.
You know what? That doesn't make it as bad now.
On an unrelated tangent here, since I can see the Gunpla as bears modifying it, I will say I'm enjoying the color scheme you're throwing together so far.
Thank you.
The color layout is definitely different from mine, and I actually think I like this more. Especially what you do with the head. I never considered doing that.
Making it brown?
Making the mouth plate a different color than the rest of the head.
Oh.
Because again, the brown color on the one that I built is just molded into the plastic. So yeah, the entire head on mine is that color. I never thought to make the mouth plate itself gray.
But yeah. And honestly, as brother was heading back inside, because main character was on the rooftop thinking about the events that happened that day. Legit, in the main character's head, once I get the person I'm looking for back, I'm killing you. Legitimately, he is only there to serve as a slave until main character gets what they want.
Hey Bear,
Yeah.
You might be able to replicate those over-the-shoulder cannons after all.
Oh.
Builder's parts. On the backpack side, there's an item called Large Rail Cannon. Those are the rail, though it's not the same part I used to make it, those are the same type of weapon.
Okay.
You can attach them to your backpack, have them over your shoulders, there you go. Figured I'd offer whatever help I could.
I appreciate it.
Otherwise, there's the 180mm cannon, and just because. Or a pair of large Gatling guns. Whatever you feel like doing. Please continue, Taro. I'm sorry for interrupting you.
Main character fully plans on killing the person that they have under their geas after they get I'm gonna be honest, I can't remember if it was sister or friend. I think it's sister. Yeah, after they get sister back, I fully imagine that person dying, which I kind of don't want to see happen because, let's be honest, I'm gonna be honest, he truly is the MVP when it comes to fighting.
Yeah, that would suck. But that'd be a massive mistake getting rid of him.
Alrighty. Here is my Gundam ground type Ursa.
Oh, that is a beauty.
And I only just saw Jiva's question. I am making my own custom. You ready to go?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Alrighty.
Somehow we both do and do not look like we belong in the same squad.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, we last stopped on Chapter 2, Mission 2. Thank you, Jiva.
Two available party slots.
Because I remember
Two available party slots left.
What? What?
I remember y'all saw a boss.
I think that was...
The end of chapter 1.
Yeah.
We had only
And then
just
the
had our
robot came.
first mission with Robota.
Okay.
That's where we left off. We had our first mission with Robota.
All I'm saying is, if anything were to happen to Robota, I'd kill everyone in this room, then myself.
Glad we're on the same page. So, by the way, whereas Gundam Breaker 4 only allows for 3-player co-op, Gundam Breaker 3 allows for 4-player co-op.
You just have
Something
to-
I only just found out now.
Yeah, you would just have to hunt down a copy of the freaking game.
The break edition from Singapore, I guess, because that's the only one with the English subtitles. Ooh! Ooh, that's easy! Yep. We are absolutely in my element. I forgot that holding that trigger just makes me want to flare. So fun fact, by having a Jin head, the Gundam Unit 1 is not a Jin. It's a Gundam with a Jin head. And the reason in the universe is simple. Recycling usable parts. That's literally it. They took the Unit 0's head, which is still perfectly functional, and slapped it on a Mobile Suit body that can actually withstand the such limitations with testing. And thus, that's Unit 1. And there are still people, to this day, who adamantly insist that it's a gym.
The sky is pink because I say so. Are you actually look at the sky? No. I'm going to.
Ever
No.
with this guy?
I swear, I can argue with them in seconds.
Second graders have no sense. It's like, you want to know the most honest way to shut down the idiot argument? Sure. It shows up the Blue Destiny model number. See, in the universe, every mobile suit has its own specific model number, but there are recurring factors. Federation Gundams tend to start with RX number, as opposed to Jin with start with RGM number. You want to know what the Blue Destiny Unit 1 model number is? What? RX 79CV1. And these model numbers, at least from the beginning of Gundam, they do mean something. The R in RX would have stood for, I'm not even going to butcher the word, Renko? Basically a Japanese word for Federation. X would have been experimental. And the two numbers that follow it would, at least at first, reflect the year in which the machine was developed.
That's a lot of palaces.
basically to bring the point home with something you guys are seeing on screen, ground type Gundams have the model number RX-79G. Federation Experimental developed in a Universal Century 79. G for ground type. Where I'm going with this? So RX-79 GB1, ground type Gundam, Federation Experimental, developed in 0079, Destiny 1. The Destiny itself uses a ground type Gundam body with new armor and other technologies attached to it. Which is why I alluded to it before when I said it was one of my favorite iterations of a ground type Gundam. Speaking of which, the original RX-78 Gundam started development in Universal Century 0078, hence why the model number is 78 instead of 79.
It was developed in 78 and rolled out in 79.
Whereas the ground type Gundam had a much more rough development because they needed a stopgap measure until the gins were ready. Hence 79. The in-ground type, conversely, which rolled out at exactly the same time as the Gundam ground type, would have had the model number RGF-79. When you bring up the model number, the people who still insist that the Blue Destiny Unit 1 is a gym just kind of get hilariously angry. Most will accept this, others not so much. Oh hey! Deviate!
I'm sorry, brothers.
So, the further the ground type weapons were here, they were quite well designed for what they were. And what they were was an amalgamation of spare parts. Remember how I mentioned that the original Gundam, the RX-78, was developed a year before it rolled out?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they had a lot of spare parts. And with how rough the ground type Gundam development was, they didn't have time to develop entirely mobile suits, at least not the time they were developed in this thing. So what they did was they more or less had, they took the spare parts left over from developing the RX-78 unit, of which 7 were produced, and used those to make the ground type Gundams, of which 30 were produced. They're considered a mass production unit, albeit in a limited run capacity.
I love how the heat saber is just a freaking sword.
And so, I get to what makes the ground type Gundam different from the original RX-78. To start with, RX-78, whom I will affectionately refer to as Gramps from here on out, as a large chunk of the fan base does. Gramps had a system called the core block system, wherein the cockpit of the machine was actually a fighter aircraft / spacecraft that could convert into the literal core block of the machine. It was meant to be an escape pod feature, though Admiral Ray would instead use this to assemble the mobile suit around his freaking fighter craft on the fly.
へえ、ちゃんと予選突破できたのか、ヘ
Much
ッポ
to
コ
the
チーム。
annoyance of the actual Federation, they're like, why are you doing that?
飯も食っとけ。
了解。無視すんなよ。
なんだい？
この辺で小さい女の子見てないですか？
The other machines on the white space had this feature
迷子？
too.
年は？
味噌
The
汁す
gun
ぎなんですけ
tank
ど。
and gun cannon had core
受付で
blocks,
迷子アナウンスして
so
も
they
ら
were
え。
able to
面白
swap
そうだ。
between
ああ、そうっ
machines
す
when
ね
the need。
どうも
arose.
です。
やめろ。
望月姉さん探してたんですよ。
ずっと目の前にいたよ。
姉さん視界に入りにくいから。
It was theoretically possible
決
to
勝で
mix
戦う
and
ことにな
match
るかもしれんから
machine halves,
一
but
応こいつらに
they
挨
didn't
拶しと
do
け。
that because that would just lead to all kinds of confusion.
シャース。
お前それでも社会人か。
お前もな。
いつもいつもバカにして。今日こそお前を倒して土下座させてやる。
姉さん外から見てるだけじゃないですか。
面白い。じゃあ俺が勝ったら？
門松も外から見てるだけでしょ。じゃあ今まで私を
The
いじめ
Gundam
たことを
ground
チャ
type
ラにする。
omitted this core
Yeah.
block in
大会
favor
終
of
わ
the
るまでに
standard
何か
cockpit.
考えとく。それでいいか？
いい
Let's
だ
look
ろ
at
う。
blessing in
試
disguise,
合で会うのを楽しみにしてろ。
where it now lacks the
姉さんって
escape
仕事は
pod
できるけど
feature.
アホっすよね。
アホだよ
It now made up for in being significantly lighter than the original Gundam. And having more space to introduce additional equipment. Equipment including the multi-launcher, which consists of a chest-mounted Vulcan gun, and the multi-launcher itself, which could fire grenades, flares, small missiles. All depends on what you had loaded in there at the time. It's built onto this little hole armature that allows it to extend outward slightly and move, so aiming it is a little easier than just having to face directly towards whatever you're attempting to shoot. Aiming these things was still hard, but it could have been worse. The generator was also slightly smaller, but it still packed quite a wallop. It had to be smaller in order to fit all that extra stuff in the torso.
Alright, I am gonna go grab a soda and I'll be right back. There's
Hydration check.
there's
Are you just nervous for tomorrow?
yes and no, because they put me on this medicine that like is a blood thinner, and like where I'm at right now in my life, I don't have to worry about blood clotting. They just put me on a very, very, very low dose just to get me acclimated to
I hope to say blood thinners can be slightly dangerous.
it. Well, as I get older and the disorder starts to rear its ugly head, they will have to up the prescription.
basically getting his body used to it now.
Yep. Yeah. So I'm not really nervous unless they say we have to up it significantly. Which I doubt that'll happen. But there's always that fear. Anyway, I'll be right back.
Hydration check, everyone. Get you something to drink. Dang it, car. And that means you too. Get you something to drink.
I'm fine now.
Oh, bumpy.
Glad I had that iced tea here.
I don't need it.
If I hear you again, you have to get yourself a drink later. I'm bumping. Anyway, I can get more apple juice.
Be that much harder to fight with, but I can move on to Blue Destiny 2 and 3 later. So, who's still here? Alright. The beam sabers were moved from the backpack to these neat little pouches in the legs that still had the ability to recharge the sabers, so you didn't have to charge them between missions. You could just put them back where they're supposed to go and they'll recharge from the machine's power plant. This will become a feature of every RX-79 type going forward. Hopefully you can see the Blue Destiny Unit 1 over there. I'm missing something.
Hello.
Hello.
We have been joined.
Join?
Look at my webcam. Webcam on the
Oh,
stream.
Kendall.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting there. Kitty.
Yep. You're saying the stream?
I want you to release me.
She probably does.
Release me, human.
You want down? You want down? There you go.
I will rule this house one day, human, and you will not stop me.
Oh. She doesn't exactly have any competition anymore. You know, it's funny. She can be an ass sometimes, but she can also be very affectionate and caring.
Or completely indifferent in the one case I interacted with her.
Yeah. Like, I remember...
I am so convinced she was just too comfy to care.
I still remember when our black lab died, she had, she stuck around me for quite some time. She would even, like, run into my room and, sleep with me in my bed. So I think she knew.
Like, it's amazing how many people still don't believe that, still don't believe this, but like, cats and dogs, they do grieve. And just like people, they do it a different way.
Oh, what happened?
Yeah, talking about the cat.
Oh,
Yeah, you missed...
I have assembled my Blue Destiny Unit 1 in the game here.
how do I... Okay. Blue Destiny Unit 1.
I'm seeing an Equinox type style here, unless that's just the lighting.
That's the lighting.
Okay, I got that part right.
Yeah, let's raise the platform terms so they can see it a little easier.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I just found a thing on Facebook, and I gotta do this. Night of the plus color of your shirt plus the last thing you ate is your 1960s horror movie.
What?
Alright, so night of the plus the color of your shirt plus the last thing you ate equals your 1960s horror movie. Mine would be the night of the gray sausage, egg, and cheese sandwich.
Night of the Coral Pasta. Weird.
Wait, did you include the color of your shirt?
Yeah, it's a shade of orange. It's called coral.
Oh. I thought there was a thing called coral pasta. Hi,
Night
Paul.
of the green niche Lorraine.
Night of the purple chicken and rice.
horrible sounding movies.
They fit right in. In a not too distant future, next Sunday, AD.
Oh my god.
There was a bear named Vegas, not too different from you or me. He worked at the Mnemonic Institute, just another guy in a blue jumpsuit. But his boss, he did a good job cleaning up the place, but his bosses didn't like it, so they shot him in the face.
Get me down!
The 7 TV movies, the worst weekend fight. La la la. You'll have to sit and watch them all, and we'll monitor his fight. La la la. Now keep in mind that they can't control where the movies begin or end. You'll have to keep his sanity to help them his robot friends. Robot roll call. God, I love that theme song. It does everything it needs to. And you'll notice I thought of the roll call because at this point I'd be tripping over myself because I wouldn't know who to win. Whether to go with the one from the actual show or find a way to work ourselves into the bear cave in there.
Didn't you say you found a way to do that?
I did and I forgot it. Like, I think at the time I was referring to what order I'd have done that.
The order we go is we're signing off.
Because it wouldn't flow nearly as well as it did in Song Stronger. I think what I did was I swapped you and me around to catch West head at the end. Something like Robot, Roll Call, Taro, Meguma Prime, Web! Something like that. Forgot Ambot, but
Technically, we have a can bot.
yeah, and that's precisely why I said technically I forgot. But yeah, it would have been Ambot, Taro, Megumon, Web. If you're wondering how he eats and breathes, another science fact. La la la. Keep to yourself, it's just the show. I can really just relax. There's Mystery Science 3000. Yeah. If I can eventually get that flourishing property like keep on the self done, I will consider everything like I'll consider myself done.
Also, thank you, Bob. This is the Gundam ground type person.
Based on a custom I made for him with his own personal time. You can tell I haven't been doing much leveling up of these new Destiny parts. I am struggling to keep up. So fun fact, the Blue Destiny units actually have 2 canonical beam saber colors. Because depending on the media you're looking at, they'll either have pink beam sabers or blue ones.
I always enjoy the design philosophy of put more guns on it.
Unleash your inner orc. Never enough Gundam.
And if they say they're there's enough Gundam,
モノリスを攻撃する
If they say it's too much, they're jealous.
I kind of want to show Cause my Kabuto breaker now, but I don't know how without getting their Discord if they have one.
There's only one. Do you want to take this one there?
I got him. Or Lisa might have him.
Yeah, she's got a nut.
Yes, she is.
もう敵はいないみたいだよ
Doesn't like the rain.
Honestly, like, I have to keep reminding me that this is an NPC because I keep thinking it's web.
Am I that brutal?
Babe, let's be honest, you would be.
I plead the fifth dimension.
If we put you behind a Gundam, could you testify that you would not go do music on it?
Well, we can find out. We can absolutely find out. That rev up with a copy of this game. But pay her to play us. Nope.
Unironically, I only because
That's the, well, it's time. I'm going to break out the system.
Discord guy.
And that's just a step up.
Yes, I do like orcs, and my favorite tribes are bad moves. Okay.
I mean, I just know the meme. That's about all I know. I think my favorite part of doing that MST3K thing was just the fact that Bear played along.
Yeah. La la la.
I was not expecting the shout "Get me down."
Get me down.
I probably need to practice that a bit more before I can break that out again. But there's plenty of other MST3K jokes I
お
can
疲れ
use.
さんさっき
Put together the most random ass custom I can.
ちゃんと予選突破できた
本戦始まるまでにセッティングを終わらせとけよ飯も食っとけ
了解
Break
無視
F
すんなよ
double
Ano-
quantum burst.
なんだい
この辺で小さい女の子見てないですか
Alright, so this is the same
受付で
cutscene.
迷子穴を
I guess it doesn't matter which mission you play.
Lost child.
They went make that joke last time too.
Yeah. Well, while you're figuring out the next mission, I'm gonna assemble Unit 2.
Oh,
Otherwise
we
known
made
as-
the joke of
Go ahead, Web.
yeah, we made the joke of who lost the sax child. Towards the scientist.
Alright, mission is set and ready to go.
I am building Blue Destiny Unit 2 as I speak. Otherwise known as the one that got stolen.
You have any idea how little that narrows it down?
Out of the Blue Destiny unit, the one that got stolen.
Oh.
Xeon had a fascinating habit of stealing Earth Federation Gundam. Probably because they couldn't think to develop any of their own.
Blah, blah, blah. Would you like to see my hostile breaker that I made in GB4 trials?
The open beta. We'll just call it the open beta.
Ian.
So, during the events of Mobile Suit Gundam's side stories, The Blue Destiny, after the Unit 1 is destroyed in battle against a Xeon Ace who also possessed the special system that was in the Blue Destiny, Units 2 and 3 were rolled out. They were already in development because Unit 1 had proven its success. The pilot of the Xeon mobile suit decided to break in and steal Unit 2 because he was a whiny little twit who felt entitled to the special system. No, seriously. In response, Unit 3, which was complete, but it didn't go through with its, final prep, it didn't have its final paint scheme yet, had to be rolled out to stop it, ultimately chasing Unit 2 into the debris of a colony over the course of several weeks, and the two destroyed each other. Because of this theft, every Blue Destiny Unit 2 I've ever seen comes with two sets of shoulders. One in the standard blue for the Earth Federation version of the unit, and a set of red shoulders for her after the unit was stolen and customized by Whitey Twit. I'm not even bothering with his real name. He doesn't deserve that kind of respect.
Yeah, I just love it. You're calling him a whiny twit.
You can thank Flail Throughs for calling him such, and I just adopted it. So here's Unit 2. Oops, almost forgot. The shoulder markings. very blue. Yep. They're called Blue Destiny for a reason. Of course, this is going to change when we get to Unit 3. Like I said, it got rolled out so quickly in response to Unit 2's death that they didn't have time to give it a final paint scheme. Fans have been left to speculate what it would have looked like.
Probably more blue. I'm just gonna hazard a guess there.
Yeah, definitely more blue.
Add more blue. Sir, we've already added every flavor of blue in the known universe. Then find another universe and add more blue!
So we've already added every spectrum of blue possible. Bright ultraviolet.
Sure, this is a rotary and something
Just fine.
Got to paint the rifle. Crap. Oh well. That'll be a problem with the next build.
Frog says, man, don't know why, but red eyes really like
I feel the same way about Mobile Suit becoming blue eyes. It's disturbing how rare that actually is. Wait, why are you using blue destinies? I thought we were doing good. Well, they're still Gundam ground type. They count. Yeah. The frame and everything that had the okay, let me quick this. They were so Blue Destiny Unit 0, where it all started, was a modified gym ground type. When they found that the gym frame couldn't handle the stress of the exam system, they instead moved the Unit 0's head to a Gundam ground type frame, which they then modified to work for the needs of the test. When that worked out, they just kept the body design with minor upgrades and gave it a more Gundam-like head. These are ground type Gundams. The last 3 that did not see actual combat. I mentioned before, 30 ground type Gundams were created from the RX-78 spare parts, but only 27 were actually deployed proper. The last 3 were kept for the Blue Destiny program. I think the test because he gets straight back to work.
参加チームの皆さんも観戦しにいらした皆さんもこの後の予定にお困りでしょう。そこで最後に残された一カ所の決勝の模様を他の開催会場にライブ中継することになりました。 実況は私 MC ハ
Why
ルと
don't you
解
let
説にはなんと
local
世界初
suit
のプロガンプラファイター
pilots
皆さんご存知ミスターガンプラをお呼びしていますミスターよろしくお願いします
Why don't you let local suit pilots build anything related to
今回のイーソンカッ
blocking
プ
of water?
ご覧になっていかがでしたか
そうだね
Why?
みんな素晴らしいガンプラばかりで
Because
機
they'll
体
just
性能
build
は
a
私が
Gundam.
現役の頃とは比べ物にならないねだけど
Gundam,
フ
I
ァイタ
get
ー
it.
はあまり変わってない印象だね
機体性能と違って進歩していない
Also, Mr. Gunpla here is looking funky
ファイター
fresh.
たちは相変わらず楽しそうにガン
He's
プラバ
gonna
トルを
have
し
an
ている
English
なと言
dub
いたかっ
voice
た
for
の
the
だよ
next game.
Woo!
なるほど
If he doesn't talk like
ガンプラを
fucking
楽しむ
Disco
気持ちは
Stew.
変わらないということですね
Well,
その通りだね
you'll have a
素晴ら
chance
しい
to
コメン
find
トだ
out.
今夜食事でもどう
それでは
I
最後の決
Remember
勝戦
how a few weeks ago, a few nights ago, I told you that we got to meet some of the voice
さっ
actors?
きの放送見たミス
Little
ターガンプ
Bandai
ラが見てるんだってすごいね
One of them was Mr. Gunpla's actor.
Oh.
あーロボタは知
And
ら
I
ない
gotta
か
say,
世界
he
で
sounds
初め
like
て
an
プロの
even
ガン
more
プラファイターになった人だよ
ridiculousness, over the
世
top
界中
and
いろんな
all
大
might.
会を総なめにするくらい強かったの確か8年前に引退して今は解説とかやってるんだ
So
なんで君までへえそうなんだみたいな顔
there,
してるの
guess who I found out was in
そろそろ時間だよ
Simpsons.
頑張ろうね
Literally everyone.
Specifically fictional character wise.
Literally everyone.
Who, Taro?
Bill Sizing Cipher.
Good night, everybody.
They come back.
Oh, you go. Jeez.
Actually, he was in the Simpsons twice.
I mean, yeah, the creators are friends.
Once, one time spreading out his a version of his most famous line, and another one in the opening, just vibing in a tree.
I gotta look this up now.
Buy crypto, everybody!
So that's by Alan Wake.
Unit 3. Still need the symbols on the shoulder, damn it.
My crypto suckers.
Babe, quick, look at my turn.
Oh, just
And there's Unit 3. I finished assembling Blue Destiny Unit 3. Here you can see it.
No, we're too late.
What?
I was rolling server and Futaba Sakura showed up.
Oh.
Honestly, I should have claimed it myself in the season too.
That one actually Look at who you got, buddy. It's a man.
Where the hell do you see?
Oh, crap. I forgot about this thing.
Oh! Okay.
What the fuck is that?
Ladies and gentlemen, the obsolete,
姉さんが作ったこの機体
the
なら
big
絶
bad
対大丈夫
boss
ですよ
of Mobile Suit Gundam, the H Mobile Suit team.
When I was younger, I kept thinking his name was Spurs.
This thing is a mobile armor designed to wipe out cities.
綾戸商店街ガンプラチームはどう戦うのでしょうか。
We're just lucky it's not an IBO mobile armor.
非常に強烈だがその分機能力に制限が出やすい
Honestly, there wouldn't be much of a difference besides the fact that it was unmanned.
なるほど。
I lost my legs! Oh!
逃がさない
Man, you were half the man.
Oh, shut up.
分かってねえなでかけりゃいいってもんじゃねえんだよ
That was good, but shut up.
Okay.
っていう名言があるんだよ
Oh, oh, oh! I've lost my head.
Maybe you should
姉
quit.
さん気が散るんでちょっと
Put
静かに
your head.
I will not be defeated by the like of you.
抜けてみろ
Whoa.
いつの間にこんな
Hey, whoever the hell you say your name, do me a favor and take Claire's arm next. Dang it.
Bug said that's a huge bitch.
ごめん
決まった優勝は綾戸商店街ガンプラチームやったね
お見事主殿
Stay down.
Oh, hey, Big Zen.
Like, let's have a PTSD over here.
Yeah, all I needed that thing to do was take one of your arms next. So I can say, ah, you're fighting it unarmed, I see.
So, fun fact about the exam system. It was developed with the intent of fighting new types. Because new type teams had ridiculously high skill levels when it came to piloting. Due to the way they can effectively communicate telepathically, it also gave them a means of predicting enemy movement. The thing is, the exam system had a tendency to drive its pilots a little too to Pokemon. If they're lucky. If you couldn't control it, you'd be lucky to be driven temporarily insane. If you're not lucky, you'd die of a heart attack. That's why they had to test these things so thoroughly. Unit 3 has a limiter on exams, so it's not as bad as Unit 1 or 2. But it does still ramp up the aggression.
Oh, that's adorable, actually. Sorry, Megawan. They're looking. What?
Megalon gives that speech at any show. That's adorable.
No, not.
I know, man! I just thought the timing was fucking funny!
I'll be quiet.
No, you don't.
Time to move on to, oh god, this guy.
What I'm saying was, look in the community section.
Will you? It's bad enough you already look like a gritty Martinez, a guy infamous for grabbing the idiot ball and holding it for several episodes. But you also have a
もしもし、
same energy as
私です。
Punchy.
ミスターガンプラです。次のジャパンカップなんです
I
が、
look forward to kicking your
お願
ass
いしたいことが。
again.
What the hell are you talking about?
それでは
He is
綾戸商
talking
店
about
街
the
ガンプラ
cutscene.
チームのリージョンカップ優勝を祝して乾杯
Wandy.
So threatened.
So I was watching
ってな
Iron
ん
Bear
で私らまで乾杯してんだバカか。
ただ酒飲ましてもらって何が不満なんだ？
そうっすよ姉さん。せっかくなんだから楽しくやりましょうよ。
私のはジュースじゃねえか。酔えるか。
さすがに未成年にお酒は飲ませられないよ
That
父さん、
is
この人これでみそじすぎなんだよ。なんですって？
Exactly.
それ本当なの？
that
悪いか。
is
どうせ見た目小学生だよ。
oh
教えて。あ？私にも
It's very
その
sweet.
若作りの秘訣教えて。作ってんじゃない
You
んだよ。
hired someone
いい
to
から
make
酒持
something
ってこい
there?
よ。以上が
Holy
タイムズ
crap.
ユニバース百貨店各店舗の収支報告です。
一つだけあまり伸びてない店舗があったね。どこだと言ったかな。
Even if you're
隼
still
人駅前店
watching,
ですね。
that's a very good gunpla.
ああ時代に取り残された小汚い商店街があるところか。
責任者によりますと、商店街の広告戦略が効果を上げてきているとのことです。
広告戦略？
綾戸商店街はガンプラバトルチームの広告塔として今シーズン破竹の快進撃中であると。先日のリージョンカップ決勝戦は全国にライブ中継が行われたようです。そこで商店街の名前が
ガンプラバトル。
Adding a dog and a crow. Well,
どうし
blackbird.
日本行きのチケットと
Crow
滞在先を用意してくれ。
Just to complete it.
どうし
申し訳ありません、ウィルボッチャマ。本日の勤務時間は数分前に終了しました。必要であれば明日以降にまたお申し付けください。
時間外手当出すから。
お茶入れますね。いつ立たれますか？
今すぐだ。
なるはやと手配しておきます。
まあいいか。ところで 3S の件はどうなってる？
まもなく全株式の 67% を取得完了します。正直申し上げて何の利益にもなりませんが、
汚いビジネスに手を染めた無様な大人に報いを受けさせるのさ。
You've got some
僕は
talent.
この
You
汚
got
れ
a
た世
bright
界を
future
浄化
ahead
してい
of
る
you.
んだよ。
中二病ですか？
なんだいその中二病って。
若年層を中心とした流行り病です。根拠のない全能感に支配されたりするとか。
いや、全くそんな症状はないが。
そうですか。お大事に。
And now for the next mass-produced Gundam I have access to. Let's break out the Gundam X.
ooh.
Twitter.
I'm in too good a mood. I'm not gonna let that ruin it.
I was about to be wondering why you would let that ruin it.
Oh, it would help if I actually remembered what the name of the rifle was. There you are.
Beer! So don't leave the taste of beer.
I just don't like beer. For multiple reasons.
Fair enough.
Personally, I hate.
Once I was old enough to drink, a relative of mine tried to get me to try ale. I puked on contact.
You know what? Fair enough.
I just hate the smell.
I hate literally everything about it.
You taste the smell first, and then it's just like, ugh. Like, Ellie was able to drink like a third of it, and I was just like, yep, no, this ain't it for me.
This ain't it, Chief.
I'll go back to my wine.
God, how many arms I managed to accumulate.
Out of context, that sentence is terrifying.
What?
I forgot how many arms I'd managed to accumulate.
Oh, you have an arm collection?
Gunpla arms, but yes.
I don't know. Look at y'all looking like Power Rangers.
I wish they had the suits in GB4 actually. Instead, they gave us Sarako Gundams.
And I hold the reverse opinion. I actually prefer being able to just wander around as the custom Gundam. Not to say that I don't like having the pilot suit and being able to see the gunpla and like as close to one-to-one scale as you're ever gonna get.
So, after, I think it was after the whole Mazinkaiser thing in Super Robot Wars, I went through my, tote of Gundam models. And I had gotten out my Ultraman Tiga, or Ultra Armor Tiga, I guess, model kit. Reposed it to do the beam. And then I found Mazinger from Mazinger Z Infinity. The wing, the scramble wing, or whatever the hell he called it, can come off. I just have to unplug this yellow belt piece and then take off the belt pieces. That took out the entire back assembly. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
There we go. Scramble wing is out. So we have base Mazinger. And also the tiny little red cockpit helicopter thing can be removed. His head empty.
Head empty.
No thought. Head empty.
I usually just keep it in here because if I kept it anywhere else, I would lose it.
Fair enough.
And hold on a sec. I got the box full of parts.
The entire their tape squad complimented Tifa's work in the community section. Jerry said something too.
I got a stand here, which I completely forgot I had. Probably use that for something. I've got some chopping hands. I got some blades for a iron cutter. And a rocket blast effect for Rocket the Punch!
I'll be back in a few minutes.
Okay.
Also a piece to put in to the arms for Gatling, I guess. So that's like the arm Gatling thing. Hold on. Okay, yeah, no, this is definitely for Rocket Punch. Oh, yeah, this is definitely for the Gatling. These instructions again. Well, okay. Well, sorry for that distraction, folks. I got checked by my gun claw.
Just a moment. Fixing the paint.
Okay.
Now is just build up the necessary bonus effects later on. But here's my next mass-produced machine. By technicality.
Give me a second. Putting everything that is planning to Mazinger's infinity box into a little bag.
As such, I will just go ahead and delve into some trivia. Very quickly. So, in the series this machine comes from, all of its main Gundams are in fact mass-produced models. I will be right back. I have a message to carry. I'm back. Message carried. So yeah, I didn't get to hear anybody's initial reaction to this.
That's because I didn't have the camera on it.
Yeah. The GX 9900 Gundam X. A jack of all trades, master of none.
Isn't that bad?
Well, remember the full phrase. A jack of all trades, master of none is sometimes better than a master of one.
I've never heard the full phrase before.
This Gundam is very versatile is the point. It can equip a wide variety of different types of equipment. So on standard, it has the cannon assembly you see on its back. I wish the other two mass production Gundam types were in this game, but unfortunately they are just not. Because I'm certain people will be very happy to see the Air Master. If they made a Gundam / Top Gun crossover that wasn't Stardust Memories, the Air Master would be the ideal mobile suit for it. Alright. I'm ready whenever you are.
Right. We may have to call it after this minute. 2 hours.
Fair enough.
Already?
Yep.
to put this? I'm kind of grateful that like, given the setup of Gundam X, none of this technology actually exists for the Universal Century.
That's probably a good thing.
Because I guarantee you, the Titans would want this machine.
Like, not just for the satellite thing. Imagine they had the Gundam X and the X-Bits.
Yeah. So, fun fact, another thing that this Gundam can do is a little system called the Flash System, which allows for a new type pilot to control multiple remote fit mobile suits. To put it in perspective, Taro, you know those funnels you equipped in Gundam Breaker 4? Imagine those, but as fully capable mobile suits. And now you can control up to 11 of them at a time. That's what the Flash System is like. And now, to put ice on the cake, imagine that each and every one of those GX kids has a satellite cannon.
Yeah. You have like 12 satellite cannons.
The satellite cannon, my dear friends, was designed as a colony killer. If this had existed in the Universal Century, the ideal place to put it would have been right before Operation British, where Zeon brought the first colony of Earth. Because the GX alone, not even with all of its 11 ships, just the GX by itself, only charged with the cannon, could have vaporized the colony before it entered the atmosphere. There's a lot of asterisks on this, and I'm going to acknowledge them now. So, the thing with the satellite cannon is, for the amount of output it has, it requires so much energy that the Gundam itself cannot fuel the weapon. It needs to have power to an orbital station on the moon. Titans, they've set up a bunch of these stations, not just on the moon, but everywhere you can get into a stable orbit. The Titans are a group of... I'm trying to use the nicest word possible, because if I don't, I'm probably going to get there in a lot of trouble.
Government-funded terrorists.
Yeah, that'll do. They are repeatedly called fascists in the universe. They stopped a peaceful protest on a colony by filling said colony with lethal gas. They stopped a protest by euthanizing an entire space colony the size of a city.
Yep. And they're supposed
This is why people hate the Titans.
And they're supposed to be good guys. If I said supposed to. That came from. Yeah, kind of. This is more armored up than freaking Alex are cool.
Here's the custom of the mobile Gundam, Gundam. We're thankful they didn't do the inevitable joke that everybody who customizes either the mobile Gundam or the Gun Archer does. What people are jokingly calling the GN bra. So you can put a pair of cones on the torso. Why wouldn't you? You're going, you ask why didn't you ask my father? It's a goddamn robot. But I remember at the end we were talking about when I played it bad.
Remember when the trailer for the first Venom movie came out, a lot of people were saying how hot Venom was. And I was like right there with him, and I was like, why? He ate a man's head. Why are you attracted to this? What is wrong?
For some reason, people seem to be attracted to serial killers for some reason.
Also, there's a whole thing about like women and bears. I don't even know what the fuck that's about.
My awakening gauge is charged. I can show you a satellite cannon when the next boss shows up. Upon getting the colony-killing weapon car inside of a really fast to happen. I'm defending the rapid destruction. Like, it is not an exaggeration to say the guy responsible for firing the satellite cannon for the first and many time in the war that prevented him from winning was traumatized by the use of the cannon.
One thing I always love about... Oh, they're back. The one thing I always love about the after-war...
Hi, guys. Bye, guys. Please tell me you saw that.
I did. I saw you
The fact that it actually charged me up. I saw the beam hitting my mobile suit.
I saw you launch that beam. So, quick question.
Oh, there's a
I don't. The Alex.
Johnny Gundam, non-type Gundam, X, O Gundam, double O Gundam.
Maybe the GM Sniper too.
A wide variety of gyms.
Maybe the Gundam 80s.
Gundam 1, Wing Gundam, avoiding Wing 0 like the plague. If you want to see something cool in regards to Shenlong, look up the Altron Gundam. That is its upgrade. I don't think you'll be disappointed.
We got tall geese.
They look like short dogs, but okay. Altron. A-L-T-R-O-N. both his normal anime appearance and Endless Waltz appearance, I think you'll enjoy.
Ooh! I think he likes it.
And once again, I randomly get a Destiny Gundam head. Where are these coming from?
Robota is making a Night
ちょっといい
Gundam.
かこれから始まるジャパンカップに向けてロボタ用の機体をいくつか用意したんだ
He's like, do not talk to me or my son ever
そう
again.
慌てるな準備が必要なんだついてこい
ミラトばあさんこの筐体コイン入れてもクレジット増えねえよもう一枚入れてみななんだよワンプレイ2コインだったらそう書いとけよってやっぱりクレジット増えねえじゃねえかあんたはゲーム開始前から飲まれてたらさその筐体と
How
こ
did
の
she
私
stay
に
with
ね
this?
うまいこと言ってんじゃねえよ覚えてろよ
準備できたぞ
Simply put, lack of
新しいステージ
competition in
が
the
追
area.
加されてるはずだそこでボスを倒してこい
新しいロボットの機体は
Alrighty. That's gonna be it for today. Personally, I would have chosen the Heavy Arms Custom or Double Zeta Gundam. Yeah.
Good choices. Maybe instead of the double Zeta, I'd suggest the Faz so you don't have to worry about the conversion process.
So, like I said, we're gonna end it here for today. This has been Vegas Bear 92.
Megumon.
Nada. And Web is currently muted.
And thank you all so much for watching. If you want to support us, you can do so by donating at the link below on Twitch, or by subscribing to the channel here on Twitch. But if you don't want to, or if you can't,
Believe me, we get it.
Things are expensive.
yep. You can support us in other ways as well, such as just watching the stream here on Twitch, following the channel on Twitch. That will also grant you access to the Bear Camp Discord. On the YouTube side of things, you can watch the video on YouTube, like the video, comment on the video, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, as that is where all our streams go as VODs after we're done. So if you miss a stream, you just head over to YouTube and watch. So, sorry for the handful of breaks that we kind of did between missions. I just started fiddling with my Mazinger Z and kind of got distracted. But anyway,
Next time we'll be back to our primary mobile suits.
yep. That being said, well, yeah. Thursday there's no stream because I have a doctor's appointment, which is why we did this today. Friday we will be back to Fallout. Potentially. I do have a game in the pipe works. Or pipeline, rather. That would be perfect for Friday. If only because of the name. And then I don't know what we're doing on Saturday.
All depends on the winds of the burb.
Yep. And if he's even back by Saturday. Remember he left for He left for that vacation, for that family thing.
Right.
And then on Monday we will be back with more Resident Evil 0. I still need to look up what to do because I'm still a little lost. But I can do that later. So until then, stay safe, stay cool. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you all next time on next stream.
Build more gun plat.
We need more.